Cam and I hate these things. Spotted me. They're on me. Nice find. Can we talk, my friend?
Friend? You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me fill you in. My name is Agiton. I'm in charge of the Fey DAROSHAM. Were you planning to end your life in flames today?
I'm good, thanks.
Not that you can, anyway. The DAROSHAM is closed until further notice.
Tell me about the Fey DAROSHAM.
The Fey essence is the essence of hunters, Dolotai guardians, soldiers. Although no soldiers remain on Adelpha, this is the gateway through which their reverted essence can reach the yachts, or it used to be. The invaders have screwed with our reversion long enough.
What are you gonna do about it, hothead?
You should have seen me in my young moons. I would have thrown every last one of them into the volcano since they're so interested in it.
Death by lava. Nice, but not my favorite.
You're a fighter. Give me one of your weapons and we'll wipe them off Adelpha together. You and me.
Whoa, slow down. Don't go breaking a hip on me.
Ever since I was a child on Kizar, I've dreamed of being in an epic battle. I was about to join Croax's army, but the Almayel convinced everyone that war is wrong. But this is the right war. It should have been my war. And what do? Nothing. Goddamn nothing.
Well, you don't have to fight on the battlefield to be part of the resistance. There are other ways to contribute.
Alana is not powerless. I've heard Rumbar and Hirex discuss the secrets of the Essence fine. It is our strongest asset. We have to use it as a weapon against the oppressor.
How can you do that?
Well, I'm not sure. They wouldn't share their secrets with me. They're afraid I'd unleash a firestorm. And they're right, I would. If only my DAROSHAM was restored, it would strengthen my essence.
What will it take to get your DAROSHAM up and running?
The invaders built a base inside our largest volcano, where they reroute the lava to forge their weapons. To bring harmony to the Fey essence, their base must be destroyed, but the Yods are more patient than I am.
Well, anything they build, I can unbuild.
I didn't say unbuild. I said destroyed! I want them turned into ashes! I see your weapons, Pilgrim! The fire in your eyes! You can do this!
Maybe. So if I destroy their volcano base, your DAROSHAM can get back to business?
Almost. There's one other piece to this puzzle. I will need the Codex from the Fey Temple. We'll need the Yods on our side, and the Codex contains that power.
Are you a friend of Hirex?
Huh. Hirex doesn't have friends. If the Ka DAROSHAM was active, he'd be first in line for the leap.
Well, sounds like a ray of sunshine.
Don't listen to any of his guidance, Pilgrim. Unless you're desperate for a swim in a volcano.
That happened before?
Sadly, yes. Ask Hirex about Arabold. I don't want anything to do with his mess.
What is this place about?
You don't know? Polana is a sacred destination for all those who want to shuffle off this mortal coil and return to the loving embrace of the Yods. The town is built on the roots of the Essence Vine. Did you come here to revert?
Look at me. Do I look like a suicidal person to you?
I see. You're afraid of the final transformation. We get a lot of that. Talk to Hirex, the Master of Ceremonies. He will ease your confusion. On second thought, he might make it worse. This is Hirex we're talking about after all.
Business is slow, huh?
Slow? Look at this place. Nothing's happening in Polana since these goddamn invaders landed on our planet. The Yods must hate me.
Hey, don't take it personal.
Why would they make me a DAROSHAM keeper, then take away the DAROSHAM? Why would they deny me an honorable fight against our oppressors?
Are the invaders causing trouble in Polana?
Not directly. I mean, if you don't snoop around their fortress, they won't shoot you. But Yods above. I dream of showing up on their doorstep with enough firepower to blow them back to the stars.
Where can I find the Fey Codex?
Once per cycle. The Codex is brought back to the Fey Temple so the DAROSHAM Keeper and the Master of Ceremonies can perform a ritual to recharge it. With enough spiritual energy, the Codex can power the Fey DAROSHAM for a complete cycle.
Why did you come back from the temple empty-handed?
When the invaders attacked, our chief, Rumbar, ordered the 4 Codex to be returned to their temples. Now we can't get them back. You came at a bad time, Pilgrim.
You wanted to fight alongside Croax? Do you even know who he was working for? What he was doing to your people?
I just know he had an army of soldiers, and that was enough to convince me. I have always loved to fight.
That word you just mentioned there, Nikog, what is it?
Don't get me started on that. I'm already having a bad moon.
Are you close to Rumbar? Yeah, it's funny. I used to live close to a Rumbar, actually. It was called One-Eyed Scum.
Scum? Was he the chief of your village?
No, nothing like that.
You think losing an eye is funny?
What? No, not that, but Rumbar?
Look, I'm not close to Rumbar. He rarely keeps me in the loop. I'm too intense, he says. Too intense? Go by to use Nikog, you... You know what? I don't care. I have other friends.
Yeah, what is he talking about? I mean, you seem pretty composed. Who are you again?
You dumb Twanha. I'm Agiton, keeper of the Fey DAROSHAM.
Stay calm, Agaton.
I'll stay wherever I want to stay.
You're locked onto me. Cutter Slade, nice to meet you.
I thought I had a funny name, but you beat me to it, Pilgrim. I'm Uday.
Are you spending a lot of time with Hirax?
Not really. He's a bit of a drag. I've been avoiding him lately.
You don't talk to him? How do you guys do your spiritual business then? Email?
You met Email. He was one of my apprentices, yes, but I had to let him go because I can't employ 2 assistants in the current economy, you know? So I sent Hermos, my other apprentice, to talk. Let him deal with Herax's gloom and doom. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Hermos since he spoke to Herax a few moons ago.
You didn't know he was missing?
He could just be hiding somewhere to avoid his chores. Wouldn't be the first time. If you talk to Herax, please ask him if he knows where Hermos is. I need my apprentice to keep an eye on the DAROSHAM in case one of those urinating pilgrims shows up.
What's your deal, Uday?
I'm the keeper of the Eloe DAROSHAM. If you're seeking to end your life, you're at the right place. At the wrong time. The DAROSHAM is currently closed.
What is the Eloe DAROSHAM about?
Ooh, a learner. Exciting. Well, some Talans visit DAROSHAMs when they have decided to complete their lives. Talans with the Eloe essence come here, to the Eloe DAROSHAM, to revert back to the water from whence they came. But since the DAROSHAM is closed, their Hazardesses are trapped on Adelpha, unable to reach the Yards, lost and tormented.
What's the deal with this place?
This is the town of Palana, built on the roots of the Essence Vine. All Talans who are ready to complete their lives make a pilgrimage to this sacred haven.
Well, you would think they would want to revert at home in their bed watching TV or something.
Never watch a TV, you fool! And don't bring any to your home either. You'd risk burning your eyes. You seem confused, Pilgrim. You should seek the guidance of Herax, our master of ceremonies.
How can I recognize Hermos if I see him?
Just ask Herax. If Hermos keeps avoiding work, I'll hire his brother Email instead of him. You can tell him that.
Is Rumbar a good chief?
He's a good scroll keeper. Rumbar loves keeping track of everything in his precious scrolls. I would revert if I had to do that, Old Moon. I'm more of an artist, you know? I studied calligraphy in Procreana. I wouldn't waste my talent on scroll keeping.
What do you think of the invaders?
I want them out. They're disrupting the balance of our sacred essences. No one can properly revert. I'm out of a job. Palana stands without purpose. It's the curse of our entire race.
I never seem to run out of work. Who are you again?
Are you serious? Uday, keeper of the Elway DAROSHAM.
Seems like the Yods want me to fix your DAROSHAM, so... what's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? You must have come across the lake over there. I can't count the number of pilgrims I've caught urinating in that lake for your sake. You travelers come here, drink a lot of our water, then run to the lake to... what the... yeah, damn it!
Okay, listen, I promise that I didn't relieve myself in your lake, okay? Why don't you tell me what the problem really is?
It's not just a lake. Hello? It's the Elway DAROSHAM. The sacred gateway connecting our physical world to the eternal realm of the Yods. The invaders are polluting it with their waste and degrading its essence.
If I make them stop, will you chill?
Yes, I'll chill. 2 times, 3 times. You can find them at their putrid fortress behind the lake. But
what? Talk to me, Uday.
even if you stop the polluting, the Elway Codex would still be far from Palana. The Codex is the DAROSHAM's power source.
So I'll find this Codex and bring it back to you. You good with that?
By the yards, yes! It has enough spiritual energy to power the Elway DAROSHAM for a whole cycle.
Why don't you have it now?
After the DAROSHAM went down, our chief Rumbar ordered every Codex to be returned to their temple. And there they stay, under the protection of the yards.
I have to go.
I also have things to do.
Spelunker. Hey, how's it going?
Ah, good moon, Pilgrim. My name is Unback.
What do you do here?
Ah, marvelous question. I've been asking myself that for moons now. Basically, I wait.
You wait?
I wait. One of these moons my master Yalo will revert, and I will succeed him as keeper of the Ganda DAROSHAM. Until then, I'm just an apprentice, and a very patient one.
You want your boss gone, huh? Is Yalo a jerk?
No, we're all very fond of Yalo. You won't find a quieter Talan in all of Adelpha. I don't remember the last time anyone heard his voice.
Okay, some beast ripped his throat out or something?
Oh, no. He started meditating a few cycles ago, and hasn't moved ever since. Not even a wiggle of a toe.
Maybe I can make him move.
Go easy on him. Yolo's bones are more fragile than the most ancient scrolls.
Mr. DAROSHAM Keeper, sir. Do you hear me? Anyone in there? Yo, man. Young people talk like that where I'm from.
Yeoman was my great-great-grandfather, and he was still younger than Yolo when he crossed the Fey DAROSHAM.
What is this place?
This is Palana. Our town is built on the roots of the Essence Vine, which makes it a sacred destination for every Talan wishing to revert with dignity.
I heard it through the Essence Vine. That would make a great cover.
Ah, that was a joke. It's okay, these are difficult times for everyone. If you came to Palana for guidance, you can talk to our Master of Ceremonies, Hirax, at your risk and peril.
Hirax ain't the cuddly type?
He's seen better moons. A Master of Ceremonies in a time of no ceremonies is a Master of none. If he starts telling you stories about the Umgand Cave, be polite and nod, but don't go there.
I'm not sure what the Umgand Cave is.
Umgand was the first keeper of the Ganda DAROSHAM, hundreds of thousands of moons before my time. It is said that Umgand didn't revert in Palana, but in a cave that was named after him.
Who's saying that?
Hirax. He tells the tale to pilgrims who are seeking Ganda guidance. It is true that the Umgand Cave is a sacred landmark, but
What are you trying to say?
every time Hirax tells the tale, he changes the location of the cave. Doing so, he sends those poor pilgrims on wild Krakit chases. The latest one, a local fellow, hasn't been seen in 100 moons.
Show me where he was sent to and I'll take a look.
How the odds would I know? You'll have to ask Hirax for that.
Have you seen Ermaz?
I saw him with Hirax a while ago.
What's a Ganda DAROSHAM?
The Ganda DAROSHAM is a sacred gateway to reversion, not only for all the Talans blessed with the Ganda essence who will return to the earth, but also for the wandering Hazardouses, who have fulfilled their purpose on our physical plane.
Kind of a shortcut to the afterlife. How does it work?
One would enter the cave and lose oneself among a maze of infinite tunnels. This is the way to the yards.
Getting lost to find your way. Talan logic never disappoints. Rumbar sounds like a serious chief.
He has a difficult task keeping track of all the Hazardouses scattered around Adelpha.
Is Agaton always so grumpy?
His Fey essence is strong, sometimes too strong. I don't sit well with Fey Talans. They make me nervous.
The invaders don't seem too interested in this village. Looks like a perfect place for Talans like you to chill out. Is chillin' still a buzzword? Yeah, never mind.
If by chill out you mean survive a never-ending crisis, then yes, you'd be right. Since the invaders arrived, all the DAROSHAM have stopped working. The balance of the four essences is a mess. No one can complete their lives, and it's a tragedy.
Immortality sucks. Oh, it's like in that movie. You try beheading each other? There can be only one. That sort of thing?
No. That's a sick thought. Even for a creature like you.
Not me. Screenwriters. That's what they come up with. I say get a real job. Jeez.
With the gateways closed, Hazardouses are doomed to roam our sacred land, their destinies unfulfilled. I fear the Yods are growing angry with us.
You know, they could write a blockbuster about that. This essence vine sounds powerful. Can we use its power against the invaders?
I wouldn't know. Hirax is the caretaker of its roots. Did you know he's the only Talan, excluding the Al-Mayel, who is connected to all 4 essences?
Say, who are you again?
Unbak, the assistant keeper of the Ganda DAROSHAM.
I was checking on your boss, Yallo, and I think you're right. Disco is more active than this guy, and trust me, Disco is pretty dead.
Oh, no. Yolo has willingly entered a deep meditative state to save his strength for the moon of his reversion.
Well, can't you give him a push into the DAROSHAM? Just a little help with the final mile, you know?
I can wait. I'm still young, and when the DAROSHAM is finally restored, we'll see what happens.
Where's this Ganda DAROSHAM? And how do I get its magic back?
The Ganda DAROSHAM is in the sacred cave. But to experience its holy power, the Ganda essence must be restored.
Seems I'm the best restorer you got. What should I do?
The invaders are destroying our trees and stealing our wood. If they damage the root of the essence vine, Yod's almighty. We lose everything.
Do they have a center of operations? We need to hit them where it hurts.
Their extraction facility is nearby. I can show you the way.
All right. After I smash their toothpick factory, you'll be back to sending Hazardesses to the afterlife?
Ah. Not exactly. We would still need the Ganda Codex, a powerful artifact that connects the earthly location of the DAROSHAM with the spiritual dimension of the Yods.
The Ganda Codex? I'm afraid I need a crash course on that.
Clearly, you are not a pilgrim. Once per cycle, the 4 codexes representing each of the 4 essences are brought back to their respective temples. There, a ritual is performed so the Yods can replenish the power of the codex, and it is returned to the DAROSHAM for another cycle. Easy to understand, yes?
No, but why isn't your codex in Polano?
Rumbar's orders. He said a codex is safer in its temple, where the Yods can protect them instead of us. See you next moon!